Hello everyone, today we're going to crochet the ever so cute popcorn daisy granny square. You're going to need your yarn of choice. You're going to need a hook that corresponds with your yarn. I'm using a 4mm because I'm using a double knit or an 8-ply acrylic. You'll need your scissors and darning needle as well. This project I'm using US terminology and I'm going to begin with a magic ring. So pop your yarn end in your left hand, wrap your yarn twice around 2 fingers. Pulling up a loop with your hook, yarn over, chain 1. Now to begin your double crochets, we're going to do 12 double crochets into this magic ring. You can do chain 3 and that will count as your first double crochet. Or you can do what I do. I need to make 1 chain there and now I'm going to do stacked single crochets. So popping your hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both to make a single crochet. Now pop your hook down through the center of that single crochet, pulling up your loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and that makes your double crochet made from stacked single crochets. So that's our first one. Now we're going to yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 3 and 1 more. Yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 4 double crochets. Now we want to make 12. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Let's count just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Beauty. Okay, taking your hook off your work just so we can finish off this magic ring. Grab hold of the yarn tail and gently pull it in. Now whichever loop cinches in, you need to grab hold of that one and pull it out. It will cinch the other loop in to make a tiny circle here. Now all you do is grab your yarn tail and it pulls that second loop in, and there we're done. Because I'm going to finish with an invisible finish, I'm going to snip off my yarn there, pull that loop through, pick up my needle. Now I am going to connect both ends and I'm not going to go under the first double crochet. I'm going to work underneath a little V on the top of the second because we make an extra V that sits over top of the first. So pulling your yarn through. Now take your needle down through the center of the last double crochet that you made. That creates the new little V that sits over the top of the first double crochet that you made, and that's why it's called invisible. So go along now and darn your yarn ends in, and I'll meet you back here really soon. Okay, that's round 1 done. Round 2 is going to be made up of popcorns using the treble stitch. So popping a slip knot on your hook, yarn end in your right hand, make a loop around 2 fingers on the left, pull that loop up and tighten. Yarn over your hook twice. Now we're going to work into the top of the double crochets in this instance. We're not going to work in between. We're going to go under the little V on the top. We're going to make 4 trebles. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and tighten that little slip knot. Yarn over twice, hook in, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. yarn over twice, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Last one. Now take your hook out of your work, pop it under the top of the first treble that you made, and then grab the loop from the last one. Now pull the left hand loop through the right. Now we're going to chain 2. That's our first popcorn. The next one we're going to work into the top of the double crochet below, not in between the double crochets, okay? So yarn over twice, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Let's do 3 more of those. 1, 2, and 3. That makes 4 trebles. Taking your hook out, pop it under the top of the first treble, pick up the loop on the last, pull the left one through the right and chain 2. Yarn over twice, hook into the top of the double crochet below, doing 1, 2, 3 and 4 trebles. Take your hook out, pop it under the top of the first treble, pick up the loop from the last, pull the left one through the right and chain 2. Yarn over twice, hook in, making 1, 2, 3 and 4 trebles. Pulling your hook out, pop it under the top of the first one, pick up the loop of the last, pull the left loop through the right and chain 2. Okay, so here we have popcorns being created. I'm going to let you go here, go around this whole little center circle, so you'll have 12 popcorns, and I'll see you towards the end. Okay, we're at the end of round number 2. Now go and count how many popcorns you've got, just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Fantastic. Snip that yarn end off, and I'm going to do an invisible finish with my chain. Now I'm going to work under this V here. It's the V on the left hand side of the popcorn, the one that actually draws all the stitches together. So pop your needle under there, bring your work together, working into the center of the last chain that you made. Firm that up so you can't see a difference. Now head off, darn your yarn ends in, and we'll come back for round number 3. Okay, round number 3, we're going to start with a slip knot on my hook, yarn end in your right hand, loop around 2 fingers on the left, pull up a loop and cinch that in tight. Now we're going to start in a corner because we're going to square off our little daisy here. So we're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochets in this chain 2 space. So yarn over, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 and tighten that little slip knot. Chaining 1 for the very center of our corner. Now do 3 double crochets, which makes up the left hand side of our corner. Now we're going to do 2 lots of granny clusters to make a side. So 3 double crochet, that's 1, 2 and 3, into the next space with 3 double crochet. Now the next space is going to be a corner. So 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and another 3 double crochet, 2 and 3. Now we're going to do 2 clusters for a side. So doing 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, move on to the next space, doing 3 double crochets. The next space is a corner. So we've got 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 3 more double crochets. The next 2 spaces is a side, so 3 double crochets, that's one lot, and the second, the next one is a corner, so 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 3 double crochets. Now we're going to finish off the last side with a cluster of 3 double crochets here and into the next space. Now we are back to where we began, and where we began was on the 3rd double crochet of that cluster. So we need to do double crochet number 1 and double crochet number 2, so that we only have to slip stitch into the top of that 3rd double crochet there. All right, now pull that left hand stitch through the one on the right. And now we're in the center of the corner. Okay, and we've got a beautiful, neat squaring off round. Let's do one more round and I'll show you how to do 3. Round number 4. You can either start with chain 3 and you can count that as your double crochet, or you can do stacked single crochets like I do. I just need to do a chain 1 there. Now I pop my hook in the corner space, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through both, which is a single crochet. Pop my hook down the center of the single crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1 single crochet on top of the other. And that also counts as a double crochet. Again, we're just going to go straight into that corner chain 1. Now we'll do 3 more double crochets, so that when we get to the end of that round, we come back to this corner and have to do double crochet number 1 and 2 as well. Okay? It just makes it look really nice and neat, instead of slip stitching across 3 of the stitches to get to the corner again. So we just work our way around doing our granny clusters, 3 double crochets along the side. Then we get to the corner, we do 3 double crochet, chain 1 and 3 more double crochet. Okay, I'm going to leave you here, work your way around, and I'll see you back towards the end. Here we are at the end of round number 4. We're back to the corner where we began, and we just need to do double crochet number 1 and double crochet number 2 in there. Now we snip off our yarn, pull that loop through, pop your yarn onto your needle, and we are going to do a stitch under the very top of that chain in the center of your corner. Bring your work together. Now take your needle down the center of the last double crochet that you made, forming that new little V over the top. Look at that. It never ceases to amaze me. Maybe small things amaze small minds, I don't know, but I love the invisible finish. It's just so perfect. Okay, head off, darn your yarn ends in, and I'll meet you back here very soon. And there you have your little popcorn daisy square. Now, if you need to do more rounds of the granny stitch, all you do is you keep going the same way we did it for these 2 rounds. Okay, and there you have our popcorn daisy granny square. I added a few extra rounds to this, and doesn't it look good too? Another really easy and enjoyable make. I'm going to head off now and make square number 3, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.